Hello, it's Sia with C. Thanks for coming to chat with me. And we are live here for the Monday meetup where every Monday at 7 p.m. And yes, we are back to the 7 p.m. hour Eastern time. You get new content. And we are live today for a very, very special trip announcement. So let's get on in here. Let's talk about travel. If y'all are in the comments, y'all notice I scarfed down a bowl of greens. I made me some good old greens last night since I will be traveling for Thanksgiving holiday. I kind of had like not a full Thanksgiving meal, but I kind of had make a couple staples. I had to make some yams. I had to make some greens. I had a little extra fried chicken from the day before. So I had to get my little Thanksgiving fix. And literally got here at 6:30. I was like, okay, I gotta hurry up and scrounge down some greens, but it had a little bit of ham hock in it. Ooh, so I had to get 2 bowls of greens. So that's what made me late. And welcome in 10 people. My name is Carlene, solo traveler extraordinaire. And this is my channel, C with C, where every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time you get content. And we are live here for a trip announcement. And can we say hashtag hosted? So yes, really excited to share this opportunity with you all. And we'll talk about some of the content I release. And of course, if you have any travel related questions or thoughts or ideas, feel free to put them in the chat. Let's talk about them. All right, let's get into these comments. We have Kristen here saying, Happy Turkey Week. It's the most wonderful time of the year. I am like, we can totally skip over the holiday with the tea and go straight to Christmas. But yes, it is finally Thanksgiving week. I hope you all have your menus made. I was watching Team Reese's live stream yesterday, which was hilarious, talking about this is not the holiday where you decide you're going to try a new menu item. Basically, that should have been solidified over the year, and this is your debut of the item to the public. This is not your day to try it with the public. So I hope you all are having great Thanksgivings. Have planned safe travels to those who are heading out of town. A lot of you all, I was on the Melness C Facebook group looking at the weekly cruise posts and saw a lot of you all are on the high seas for the holiday. So I hope you all are enjoying those Thanksgiving cruises. I was cutting up a little bit in the chat, telling people why I was late because I was enjoying the second bowl of greens with a little ham hock in it. Victoria, excuse me, and I'm recovering from a cold. Victoria is victorious, saying, Hola, hola, Victoria. Hope you are well. Phil and D is sliding in. Welcome in, Phil and D. They are on the high seas. They're giving a Princess a try, which I will say their live stream definitely has my interest peaked in Princess Cruise Lines. Talking about like holiday, like have you all sailed for any of the other holidays, like either Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas holiday? Have you sailed for New Year's? I was looking at Phil and D's stories and was pretty impressed by the Princess was doing like a holiday, I guess, event. And I'm thinking like it was going to be a tree lighting. They had a whole performance. The tree had multiple lighting schemes and scenarios. It was pretty impressive. So if you are a big winter holiday, Christmassy person, you might want to consider Princess if they seem they really do it up for the Christmas holiday. I think for in regards to like Christmas sailings, I've only done 2. I did Independence of the Seas last year around this time. I can't remember when that was. That was November-ish. Or no, I'm sorry, that was December. That was December. Right before the Christmas holiday. And they did like a Christmas tree lighting. They did some carols. And then I've done Disney a Merry Time Christmas on Disney Wish. And that was full stop. Like, I mean, everything on the ship from the music in the halls through like all the performances, everything was holiday based. Like even like you would know how you usually go to like what is it called? A lounge or something, and they'll have live music. And instead of them playing like, the regular music, they play like it was all holiday everything on Disney. And then even my last cruise, I got off of, what ship did I get off of? Explorer of the Seas on November 15th. And they were already playing holiday music in the schooner bar. So it's definitely a season. Image Family Adventures is in the building saying, Hey, Carlene, welcome in, Rockwell. And she just get off of Celebrity Reflection, also fresh off of Crystal Cruise Line. So good to see you in here. What up, Chester Oglesby is in the building saying good evening, my friend. Good evening, Chester. I saw some of your Melanin SC posts scrolling through the group. Chester says, I'm out selling on the Ascent right now. Oh, Ascent is still my favorite ship. The Ascent is still my favorite ship. How long has it been? 2 years now, almost. And yeah, I think it still holds the number one spot for me in regards to like ship ambiance, food, entertainment. So cool that you're enjoying Ascent. Will you be on Ascent for the Thanksgiving holiday? I'm curious to see how they're gonna what the holiday meal would be like on Ascent. Is it like a full week long? That's the one thing I need. Like I only had like 3 days on Ascent, so I need like the full 7. MH Interest says hashtag hosted. Yes, yes, it's exciting. It came out of nowhere, Rockwell. Like yeah, it's interesting. And like when you're all creators, like I had shot my shot oh so long ago, and honestly, like I don't think when I wrote that, like I think it was something totally different that provided the opportunity. So I'm excited to finally be hosted, and it was cool because it was like a line that I was actually considering, thinking about. Definitely wanted to try. I had like, anybody else do this? Like I'll book a cruise, not book, but like I'll put my information in, get all the way to the deposit page, and then I'll put it on hold and I'll back out, and then wait a couple more days later and then do the same thing over and over again. So this was actually a cruise that I had like booked, took out of my cart, and was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be responsible. So when the opportunity came to be hosted, I was like, absolutely. So it's cool how the universe, the stars, God, everything lines up. Sig the Solo Cruisers here saying, hey, Carlene, hey there, Carlene, in chat. I'm going to throw in chat. Big Murph is in the building saying, hey, seeing all in the chat. Welcome in, Murph. Monet to the T is here saying, hey, y'all, hey. Hey, Monet. Welcome in, girl. Team Reese is in the building saying hello to everyone. Edward Strand. Hey, Uncle Eddie, I haven't seen you in the chat in a while. Says, well, I am supporting the DMV this year. And same, Uncle Eddie. So actually, all the holidays, I am parked. And I don't think I've had a threefer in a long time. All the holidays, I will be parked. I think I should be in DC. Currently, that's the plan. Y'all know, like I like to throw a little curveball in there every now and then. But the current plan is all 3 holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. I should be at home. So it'll be interesting to have the extra time off. Maybe I'll edit some stuff. I don't know, do some administrative stuff for the channel. But yeah, I'll be parked all the holidays this year. But good to see you in the chat, Uncle Eddie. Kristen says, woo, I know those greens were giving Big Mama your yeah. Yeah, this is my first time doing greens with ham hock in it. It was different. I think I'll go back to my usual like turkey, either the leg or the wings, smoked turkey. But it was cool to try the ham hock. It was giving like a little bit of like, almost taste. Oh, no, I ain't gonna say that out loud. It was like almost taste like I threw a pig feet in it, kind of. I don't know, with the skin of the ham hock, or maybe I did it completely wrong. It was tasty either way. Kristen says, let's go host it. Yes, Katina Butler's here from greetings from Virginia. Welcome in, Katina. Thanks for popping by from Virginia. I got a bone to pick with Virginia. I have you see that? That is a ticket from New Kent County, Virginia, that I owe y'all some money, apparently. So thank you, Katina, for being here. Welcome in. All right, let's see. So I guess since we'll get into so let's start with what I released. So far, content-wise, I released, I think we already talked about the Embarkation Day vlog for Jewel of the Seas. And then on Sunday, which I've been playing around a lot with, what days I'm releasing videos. So be patient. Just if you see it out there, just click and watch it. But I've released my perfect day vlog for when I was on Jewel of the Seas, which was the day that, I did the whole vlog talking about like what happens when disaster strikes at home, but hopefully you all got to see like a lot of the ship spaces on Jewel of the Seas. I was shocked with like, for it to be a smaller, older ship, it definitely had all the like bells and whistles of a bigger ship. Like it had a movie theater, which I didn't get a chance to look at, but I was just shocked that it had one on board. So apparently one of my upcoming cruises, I'll be on a sister ship for Jewel. So it'll be interesting to see how those ships compare. So yeah, that came out on Sunday, and thank you all for the well wishes, particularly Keisha H. Stay blessed. Keisha H, I am going to print that out. It left such kind words on the vlog. Those many words I'm gonna have to print, frame, and hang in front of me in this little YouTube studio I have going on for those days that I don't feel encouraged. I think my content is crap. I'm gonna just like put it there and read it. Such encouraging words. I greatly appreciated you leaving that because sometimes you just need to hear that, those positive, reinforcing words. Mercy said, did I miss the announcement? Not yet. But I just kind of alluded to being hosted. But as you all can tell, like I'm overcoming a cold, so I probably shouldn't be talking too much this today. But since all of y'all said yay, #hosted, and pretty much I've been releasing like really short vlogs. I have one more vlog for Jewel of the Seas, which will be about Bimini. I did something that was not Beach Club at Bimini, so I'm like halfway editing that vlog. Knock on wood that I'll get that vlog out before I head out of town for the trip. But yeah, we'll be wrapping up Jewel of the Seas hopefully soon. And then I promise, like, I want to get some land-based content out there. But yeah. So what is this opportunity? I got invited by Margaritaville at Sea Islander, actually just Margaritaville at Sea, to basically come on board, experience the ship, and do content. So hosted, and it will be paid for. So yay, this is a first for the channel. I think so far I've been hosted by an excursion. I got Star of the Seas free somehow through the casino, even though I wasn't playing the casino, but I'll take it. But this is my first host opportunity where like I want to get on board for a specific opportunity to highlight Margaritaville at Sea on my channel. So I had an option of doing Paradise or Islander. As you all know, which probably is still to date, I believe, Margaritaville at Sea Paradise is still the most viewed video. I think the highest viewed video on my channel. And I actually had a good time. Like y'all know my kryptonite is good live music, and between their stage performances, their lounge singer, sis was an Asian sister who was singing Anita Baker, and I was in heaven. So because I already experienced Paradise, which I'm hearing based on my time in Freeport, because I'm hearing Freeport's not getting too many ships because Paradise used to stop in Freeport. What I'm hearing is Paradise is undergoing a major dry dock. So it'll be interesting to see what the update will be for Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. But since I already did Paradise, I was like, let me try the other ship, which was Islander, which we've Crouch Cruise Islander. So yeah, they are rolling out the red, I guess, the proverbial red carpet for your girl. So I'll be boarding on the 28th. So stay tuned for the live content. If y'all can make sure y'all show that love so that we can get some more hosted and paid opportunities for the channel. But yeah, I get early entry. So early boarding. So I'm flying in the day before. So it'll be interesting. I'll be flying on Thanksgiving. So I lied. Didn't I just say I was gonna be not traveling for Thanksgiving? Oops. So I will be traveling on Thanksgiving Day, but not in the sense of like, I guess I counted it out because I'll be traveling to make sure I'm there. Yes, I am flying in a day before because I'm like, I ain't about to muck this up. Like, I need to be in place. I need to be rested. So if y'all know any good restaurants in Tampa, that would be good to have Thanksgiving dinner at solo. Let me know, or any lounges. I might be able to go get a cocktail or something. Let me know. But I'll be in Tampa on Thursday, and then I board Margaritaville at Sea Islander on Friday. It's a quick, short 4-day cruise, which was interesting. They gave me opportunity to have a longer cruise. But at the time I was thinking like, oh, I need to do this over the weekend because I got to get back to work. Shoot, if I knew what I knew, I could have took a 7-day cruise during the shutdown. But they're making sure I'm able to show you all the full experience by, I told you I get priority boarding. I will have a balcony, which, after all these interiors, it'll be good to have a balcony. They have, they're paying for an excursion, so I'll be able to experience something different in Cozumel. It's only one, I think it's only one stop. There's only one stop. So I'm going to enjoy that whole sea day, Cozumel Sea Day, which will also help me kind of really fully cover the ship. I think I get some specialty dining included, everything, which is even more exciting because, as you all know, Margaritaville is coming out with Beachcomber, which seems pretty exciting. They have some interesting partnerships. They have some interesting spaces that they've laid out for Margaritaville at Sea. So I'm interested in showing it to you all. And let's see if I can top the 23,000. Excuse me. I think I have 23,000-ish views on the Paradise vlog. So let's see if we can top it with Islander. But all that support is definitely thanks to you all that they trusted me to get on board. So we're going to check it out, y'all. We're going to check it out. All right, let's see what the comments have to say. Where did I stop? So no, Murph, you didn't miss the announcement. I was dragging my feet. So the hint, which is probably not such a subtle hint, the 5 o'clock everywhere, we're getting on Islander. And I think it's a good match for me. Because as you all know, I feel like Margaritaville at Sea has probably the most extensive, not loyalty program, but perks program for civil servants. So as you all know, I am a civil servant. That is the job that pays the bulk of the bills around here. So I'm a civil servant. Military, I believe nurses also get a deal on Margaritaville at Sea, and possibly teachers, I think, too. So there are really good deals. And you get, I think, 1 cruise a year where you just have to pay taxes and fees. I do want them to work out a little bit. And I think every now and then it comes around where, like, if you take that promo, you get the solo supplement off. But I haven't even been able to use the civil servant promo because you have to travel with 2 people. So I hope they figure out how to work that out. But I think it's, if you are, like, again, military, civil servant, double check. I need to double check like teachers, nurses. And if you know in the chat, let me know. But you can get 1 cruise a year. Just got to pay taxes and fees on Margaritaville at Sea. And with them kind of expanding, taking over the extra Costa ships, it might be worth experiencing. Definitely seems like they're building out the brand in a good way. I know they were getting ragged on real hard for Paradise, but like, honestly, I remember friends in college, whenever, I'm not sure the line that I can't remember the name of the cruise line that was before Margaritaville took over, before that ship was Paradise. But I remember friends from college getting on that ship way back in like 05, 06. So I know people were like, they were the brunt of everybody's jokes when they came out, but it'll be interesting to see like how they've progressed. And it seems like they're moving in a decent direction, particularly for their price point and cost savings. So who else we got here? Keisha H is saying, repeat the announcement, Carly. That was an announcement. Excuse me. Murph says the North Carolina folks be late to the party. It's that southern slowness at your own time. Who else we got here? Ken Hill. Welcome in, Ken. He's saying happy Monday. Happy Monday, Ken. Keisha Aisha says, you do that for me. Glad to give a little back. Yes, I really read that message and I was just like, oh, in my bed. So I'm definitely I have to print it out and like frame it. I have another, it reminded me of one of my friends for my birthday, which I love. Like, I'm a person, when I give gifts, I don't give gifts out of like, oh, it's your birthday, I hate doing that. Like, oh, I have to give you a gift, or oh, it's Mother's Day, or it's this, and I have to. My favorite gift giving is literally like when I see something and I'm like, oh, that'll be great for so and so, and give the gift. So, Keisha, your message reminded me of, I had a friend who gifted me a book, and which I love reading. So I was like, oh, thank you for the book. But then when I opened up the cover, he like wrote a whole, on the first page, like this whole thing about my content creation. Like basically he called it like almost like a new career rebranding of myself, and how proud he was that I basically stepped out of being so education career focused and took a chance on this whole like content creation journey. So it's like a whole page, and I basically have that like sitting on my coffee table. So my next step is to take the messages you send me and do something similar to what I did with his message. So it was very thoughtful, because it just reminded me of something like one of my in-person friends has done for me. Hey TJ, welcome in. Good to see you. MH Richard says congrats, and thank you, Rockwell, for kind of being some of the trailblazer in the hosting. Because as soon as the opportunity came out, I was like, wait, paid? Because they're like, okay, we want to host you, or to collaborate, and so let us know your rates. And I was like, rates? Like, what do you mean rates? So I immediately went to Rockwell's DMs. I hope she don't mind me telling. I immediately went to Rockwell's DMs, like, they asked for rates. So I appreciate your time, Rockwell, with just kind of helping me like troubleshoot, making me very comfortable with my ask, and saying that no, like, you are making an ask that is definitely reasonable and worth your while. So I appreciate that so much for just the listening ear and the guidance, because that was definitely my first go around with that. Hopefully not the last. Thank you for the congratulations. Sixes, yay! Yes. Hey, your sis Cassandra, you must be new. Welcome in. Thanks for coming to the chat. So if there's, y'all let me know. Because it's my first time, and it was something I was gonna post on YouTube anyway as a post. When people do reviews, what are the categories of activities that you all want people to highlight? Or specifically for Margaritaville at Sea, what do you all want me to highlight? I will try to give a fair review. Of course, the channel members will get the real deal Holyfield. But like, let me know what you all want me to highlight in this review, particularly with coming up on they're expanding the cruise line, bringing in a new ship. What do you want to see me highlighted? Rocco says hosted and paid is a big deal. Yes, I'm excited to add that to my content creation resume. I need to get on LinkedIn as a creator. I was hearing Siobhan Parker's on the Go was saying that, like, and then it was reiterated by somebody on Threads. Like, I need to like create a LinkedIn page for my YouTube business and travel business. It's like my to-do list keeps getting longer and longer. Like, this is my See It With C to-do list. And I thought I was going to conquer that during the 46-day shutdown, and none of it is conquered. The only thing I did was I think I was able to stick to my publishing schedule. Capri says, congrats. I'm excited to see how Margaritaville at Sea sets you up and the added perks. Cool. Yeah, we'll be happy to highlight their add-ons. I will say, like, I have not watched a Margaritaville at Sea vlog, because a piece of me also likes to be like surprised, so you can get like an actual reaction. I haven't watched a Margaritaville at Sea vlog since I couch cruise Margaritaville at Sea, which featured some of your favorite folks in the chat too. Maybe I'll repost that so you all can see how the couch cruise for Margaritaville at Sea went. But I would definitely highlight, did I tell you I get the drink package? So I get the drink package. We will see if the drinks, the margaritas are better, because that was probably one of my biggest critiques on the first one on the Paradise, was, you got to have a strong margarita with Margaritaville as a name. So looking forward to sharing all of that. And it's been a long time since I like actually featured a excursion on my channel. So I'm excited. And it's an excursion I haven't seen shown by any people that I follow on social media. So excited about what is to come at Cozumel. Big Murph says, if they give you a if they give you an extra free cabin, let me know. I don't mind taking it off your hands. Hey Murph, they say you have not because you asked not. So you will be number one on the list if I ever come up with 2 free cabins for something, just because you threw it out there. Monet Tissy says, yay, well deserved. Thank you. Yola D is in the building saying good evening. MH Honey Ventures is confirming. Yes, teachers also are free. Heroes sell free. You just need to have a GovX verification, which is basically you. And I did the GovX verification before. I think I was able to get it by the end of the day. It's basically you scan whatever your credential is, and then there's a website that you log into the website, and it automatically gives you instruction for how to like redeem your perks. Sorry, I'm like jumping and looking because still had the little gnat situation from my plant, and I thought it was this plant, but it's actually that plant. Overwatered them, so and I brought this plant back up to kind of be, I don't know, background. Anyway, I need to focus on the content, but I'm like, I got gnats from my plants that are like attacking me. So yeah, GovX verification is pretty easy, and once you have it, it stays. And I learned that one of my favorite hair products, the Dew collection, they have I believe it was Dew. I was looking at all these hair products. There's a bunch of hair products are like 30% off right now. And I'm like trying to be in my natural girl era, even though I think I have a hair appointment to straighten it this week. So we'll see how it looks straightened with color. But anyway, I think Dew also has, you might want to check if you haven't done GovX, do it this week, particularly for Black Friday coming up, because you might have some deals on top of deals. Cassandra's confirming, yes, teachers as well. And who else does teachers? Norwegian has a teacher discount too, I believe. So on the go with Yellow says, hey, happy Monday. Yellow says, what's the announcement? Is that I'm being hosted by Margaritaville at Sea this weekend. So they are rolling out their margarita covered carpet for me. So I'll be able to report everything that you want to see, from the drinks, the cocktails, to specialty dining, to the balcony cabin. So I think I have some extra perks. I think I got a little more some onboard spending too. So you all get to see it all. And I think it's just a good fit. As you all know, I'm a government worker. They have one of the few cruise lines that actually has like a civil servant rate. So looking for, and not just, take that back, not just a civil servant rate, you get a free cruise for a military and civil servants. So, and you get one per year. So definitely don't want to pass up on any free cruises. So if you all are teachers, military folks, government workers, consider giving Margaritaville at Sea a try. And you don't have to use a ton of money to give it a try, because literally you get one free cruise a year. So that's your time to unpack, and you can book it through me. I am a travel advisor, and I do have access to booking with Margaritaville at Sea. So I'm happy to get you linked up, or you're like, hey, see, how do I get access to X, Y, and Z? I'm more than happy to steer you in the right direction. Millie Shirley Fincher says, Carlene, hosted and paid, will be selling. Oh, thank you. She's repeated. Thank you for putting up the announcement. Teachers too. Yes, teachers also get one free cruise a year or a discount. On the Go Yellow says, I remember that. Yep. Channel members. I spilled the beans to channel members way back. So this is an announcement to Jim Pop. So thank you. Hey, Mickey's Adventure. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. I appreciate the congratulations again and again. Who else? Your favorite couples in the building saying good evening, C and chat. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm excited. And I think I pretty much got my channel to a space that, like, as soon as I get off, I can probably, which is probably a good thing that I'm not traveling for I lied. I'm not traveling for Christmas. I'm traveling like before Christmas. But basically, I'll have a good window on my schedule to do some editing. So please let me in the chat. Let me know what you want to see from Margaritaville at Sea, and I will show it. Oh, Tim Reese is definitely not the last opportunity. Thank you. YFC is in the building. Yes, it's good to see them. It's good to see them in the building. They have their Star of the Seas content that just rolled out, and some Hideaway Beach Club stuff that came out. Cheryl's 1629. Welcome in, Cheryl. So congratulations. Oh, my kids and I will be on the Islander on New Year's Eve. Looking forward to the content. Okay, I got to get to work. And that's cool that you'll be celebrating, selling for New Year's. It'll be interesting to see what kind of celebrations that they have. Mickey's Adventure says mash the thumbs up with the like button. Who is that? Hi, Sheila White. Welcome in. Says congrats. Oh, we get a question. Ken Hill says, is Margaritaville the old Costa ships, or did Carnival take over Costa? I believe so. One Margaritaville Sea ship is like some old, it's not a Costa ship, it's it was just an old like ship that people would use coming out of Miami, Fort Lauderdale, to take like a quick trip to Bahamas. I'm not sure. It was a cruise line that went out of style. They went out of business. Then I believe Islander was either a Costa I'm rusty. It was either a Costa ship, or it was a ship that was supposed to go to Carnival and then went to Costa. I don't know. But they have definitely some kind of like pipeline that basically old Costa ships have become Margaritaville at Sea ships, which makes sense to keep down some of the overhead as a new cruise line. So instead of building out a ship, just kind of retrofitting a ship to kind of meet your needs. And even the retrofitting, it seems like they've been very kind of open to feedback. Like the fact that Paradise is going through dry dock, and I think they've revamped their, which is probably my only like big critique, was the main lounge space wasn't super comfy and plush. And I know with the dry dock, they are redoing that lounge area. So there's definitely, basically the ships were old Costa ships, or maybe Carnival had like was going to do something with the ship, but basically they sold them to Margaritaville at Sea. Yes, I guess my favorite drink, I'm not a tequila girl, but I guess my favorite drink my first drink on this ship will be a good old margarita. Hey, Foodies Vacations, thanks for being here. Caprice says, I would like to see the kids, arcades, and family-friendly activities on Margaritaville. Okay, I was trying to show you what I can. For sure, in regards to family-friendly activities, anything that I can get into without, violating kids' space and with recording, I would definitely try to highlight what the family-friendly activities are. And of course, my solo travelers and adults will get to see everything. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. On the go, Yellow says, Margaritaville is not on my radar, but excited to see all the things: food, drinks, entertainment, etc. Will do. And for you casino players, because I told y'all I've gotten into the Royal Caribbean casino space. I finally turned my casino offers. I now email those, forward them over to your comp, which is a very simple process. I'm getting a lot of deals for Margaritaville, and I get deals for MSC at the moment. So if you want to try Margaritaville at Sea, but you're like, you know what, it's not the brand that I want to fork up the full amount to, you may want to consider seeing what your casino loyalty perks might transfer over, just to like give it a try without shelling out a ton of money, see if you like it or if you don't. But it seemed like I remember Couch Cruising, I have to watch that back. Seemed like it has a fun vibe. When I was on Paradise, I enjoyed the sail away. Some of these staff members who were like really notable to me on Paradise have moved over to Islander. I believe there's a Jamaican woman who's like the cruise director or one of the entertainment leads on Islander. And they had really good singers and actually really good stage play performances. So looking forward to see if all that still, has maintained. What have they made adjustments with, etc. And folks are speaking to Hey Foodies Vacation. So yeah, that's my big announcement. Thank you all for popping by and checking everything out. Victoria says she is waiting for Beachcomber in 2027. Yeah, I think Beachcomber is rolling out soonish. Is it I thought it was coming out like January. Is it January this year or January next year? With the 7-day out of Miami. So definitely it'd be interesting to see what the new ship is like. For sure, with Margaritaville at sea. I'm still chasing little nets all over the place. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Beachcomber is like. January 2027, she says she believes. Okay, I thought they were doing some preview stuff this year, but like I think my issue with like pre-planning, like my years are starting to squish together. Like I can't believe it's already 2026 yet, and I already have a few cruises planned for 2027. Because I remember in my head I couldn't do Beachcomber because inaugural because I have another cruise lineup in January. So that's all I was thinking 26. But it sounds like I might be wrong with that. In regards to what the Beachcomber launch date is. And Foodie's Vacation is telling YOLO she's been watching some of her vlogs. Yeah, I was watching YOLO's Eating and Drinking Around the World vlog. So cool beans. As y'all can hear, I am about to probably lose my voice. I'm trying to fight off the remnants of a cold. So I'm probably gonna wrap early, but it's Steve with Steve. Thanks for chatting with me. We have a couple little announcements for you all. Let's see. Do this. There we go. So, hey Peter, welcome in. Ta-da. So we're starting to probably wind down for this one because we are coming up on, I think April is the final payment. But June 22nd and 2026, we have the Ultimate Solo Group Cruise, $100 deposits on Celebrity Reflection. This one was on sale for a little bit during Black Friday. I think the prices started to slowly tick back up, but that is an option for you. Come hang out with Sig the Solo Cruiser, the Jen Danielle Experience, and myself as we explore Celebrity Reflection. Then October 2026, we have the Good Gov Getaway, which would be if you are interested in Epcot Food and Wine Festival. We will be eating and drinking around the world October 9th through 11th, 2026. You can scan this code. And I promise y'all, I have the graphics ready. I just have to do a little link. So there will be a small registration fee for this one because I'm going to throw in a shirt. So channel members won't have to pay the little it's going to be a $30 registration fee for this one. Channel members people who have been members of the channel since October 31st, 2025 won't have to worry about paying it. But if you want to come, it's just a quick little $30 fee because I will be in the hole real bad. Because I want to, we will have a shirt that will be for eating, drinking around the world purposes. And you see it, you'll understand it. We're going to have a welcome reception and a few games and activities. So because like this is just a meetup, and I won't be generating any like income, there's a small registration fee. But if you're a channel member from who were Halloween 2025, you don't have to pay that registration fee. Everything will be gifted to you. But that's for Epcot Food and Wine Fest. You can scan that code there. Then get into 2027. We were talking about 2027. We have the Ultimate Land and Sea, which is New Orleans. And then getting on the Carnival Dream on May 16, 2027. So if you want to explore New Orleans music, New Orleans food culture, and then hop on a quick little Carnival cruise, that is available to you for May 2027. And basically going by the prevailing rates, whatever the best rate that is available is, you can book it at. And then last but not least is the Good Gov Getaway 2027, which will be on Norwegian Luna on October 7th to the 12th. We are heading to Bermuda, but we'll be on Norwegian's newest ship. So remember, Norwegian does have, I think, discounts for teachers. It might be eligible for that one. I will have to look into it. But this is the QR code if you're interested in that. Scan it. And we have about 24 people going to that one. I feel like I've gotten in my groove with the group situation. Most of our groups are starting to fill up. So come on down. All right, let's get back into the chat before I wrap it. Let's see. Folks are saying YOLO. Folks are saying hello. Peter's on the subway. No problem, Peter. Be safe. And she will tune in after. And YOLO says NOLA. Yes, come on down. It's my favorite U.S. city. So it'd be cool to host you all there. It is Sid with C. Thanks for chatting with me. Like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you hopefully Friday the 28th. Try to tune in. There should be a live stream from the ship. Margaritaville Sea Islander. Take care, everyone. Happy holidays.